Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Teranzo here, and today we'll be showcasing Super Saiyan God Goku.
This is Super Saiyan God. Here
Okay,
I go.
so I'm gonna be doing three things this video. So one, I have my friend MVP. I'm not gonna be playing games against him. There's a couple reasons for that. One, Super Saiyan God Goku, in my opinion, is hold a sec. Wait. Wait, doesn't Vegeta do buff God Ki?
Stupid.
Wait, let me just check his Z ability. He doesn't. Alright, be right back. Okay, so let's just throw you in the bin for God Goku. I actually forgot that this guy doesn't buff God Ki unless he's 3 stars. It's pretty embarrassing to get that wrong, but hey, everyone makes mistakes, am I right? Okay, so we have Super Saiyan God Goku on a generic God Ki team with everybody on the team buffing him. So his uniques are pretty plain. He nullifies conditions up to 2 times. He gets key recovery when key is below a certain amount per using a card. He also gets strike damage when there's other Saiyans, and he gets HP and more strike attack when he's the last man standing. So he's a pretty good last man standing unit. The equipment I gave him is to buff his defenses as well as strike attack. His blast attack is pretty poor anyway, so I'm not going to worry about that. And obviously more defense and critical and strike attack here. So I have a bountiful teams to try him on. He's on God Ki, he's on Sun Family, he's on Saiyans. This is my Saiyan team right here. We have Nappa and Kid Goku to buff him on switch out. I changed up the equipment here too. I gave him the alls all up to my fists and What, which is special move damage. Goku's special move is pretty good. It removes attribute upgrades only once, but it still removes upgrades. We got Sun Family team here, which is basically just the all Goku team now. I put Kakarot Goku for even more HP because this guy's HP is HP to help God Ki. So yeah. So again, equipment is pretty similar, and yeah, let's just hop into our first game here. So this is going to be post-game commentary because it's easier to do it that way. So we are up against, let's see, I think it was Fusions, I believe. And yeah, his Fusion team is pretty good, man. So let me explain the reason why I'm playing my friend here. So one, I'm pretty low ranked in PvP and it's the last day. So it was either one, I grinded PvP to get to rank 40 so I could fight people who could build teams properly, which would take very long. I didn't think it would be worth it. And fighting teams that don't have much synergy will make God Goku look better than he actually is. So I didn't want to do that because then I'll just be providing basically false information. Because after this video, this God Goku is not great. I'll give him like a 4 out of 10. He really doesn't provide much to any team he's on. So that's one reason. The second reason is my friend wants to get better at the game, obviously, and because I'm clearly better than him because I play the game a lot more. I did say that the best way to get better at this game is to watch yourself play the game. Usually record your games and stuff like that, and actually just go over what you did right and what you did wrong and try and work on it. So even after these couple of games, you can see that my friend's actually gotten better with timing, sidestepping in general, and I thought it was nice. So obviously the first couple of games I was holding back, but some games I actually had to try. So yeah, it was pretty fun. That's another reason why I'm doing this. So yeah, so in my opinion, God Goku is pretty unimpressive. He really doesn't provide much to any team he's on. God Ki doesn't need him in the slightest. He literally provides nothing to the team. He doesn't support the team in any way. In the battlefield, by the way, I'm referring to in the battlefield. In the battlefield, he doesn't support the team in any way. He doesn't do great damage. He can't tank very well. He has a semi-last stand buff by getting HP and strike attack, but even then, it's not that impactful. So overall, he really ain't it, man. His ultimate increasing sub count is pretty impressive in my opinion. It's pretty much only two redeeming things about him. The other redeeming thing is his special move for removing attribute upgrades. However, it is a melee blue card, which is very risky nowadays. Another reason why this guy is not great, and also why I didn't want to use him in PvP, is because my friend doesn't have Vegeta blue. So running into him would be a problem because this guy would just get cream pie. So yeah, him being red in this current meta is not great. So the only good thing about this guy is his Z ability, in my opinion. He has one of the best Z abilities in the game, standard. Giving HP and critical is really, really good, especially to one of the best teams in the game, Godkey. And this team's only going to get better. And you definitely want to have him on the bench if you want a tanky Godkey team. You want a lot of HP. Critical is just insane. Giving the team critical is disgusting. A higher chance to crit or do more damage is just really good. And obviously, the higher the chance, the more damage it does, etc. It's pretty good. So as you can see, I got rid of Vegeta's upgrades. If you don't know, this red base Vegeta's upgrades, once they're gone, they never come back. So his red Vegeta is basically just useless now in terms of damage. So I offered to bring Kid Goku and Nappa. So Nappa buffs Vegeta and Kids by 40% on switch out. That's why I bought him with Kid Goku, because Kid Goku's a kid. And also Nappa does provide a semi-buff to God Goku, but not too much. And Kid Goku provides a universal buff to basically anyone. So yeah, I was like, yeah, this is a good team. In my opinion, if you want to see God Goku's highest damage output, this is the second best team to run one. If you want to see his top damage, you want to use a Godkey team with full support. So, you know, LF Vegeta, Whis, LF Beerus, stuff like that. Rose, even though Rose is red as well, you can run a red-green team. It's the best way to showcase this guy, to be honest, in terms of damage. He really doesn't do much else. The reason why I decided to showcase this guy is because I did Super Saiyan God Vegeta yesterday. He was actually mildly impressed with. He's a lot better than people give him credit for, even though he's not great in my opinion. Super Saiyan God Goku, however, is not it in my opinion. He's not very good. You can try him if you want, but you won't be impressed in my opinion. Obviously, I'm missing some key support units like the blue Goku who doesn't have shoes on from the Saiyan Saga, and Future Saga Super Saiyan Blue Purple Vegeta would be a really good support for this God Goku. So I had to try and mix it up a bit. You got Zenkai Goku who gives red Saiyans a buff, which is pretty good. I'd definitely recommend running him alongside this guy. It'd help him a lot. So I wasn't really talking much about this game, but it actually got pretty close near the end. I did lose Nappa. Goku still has his endurance, but that's not going to help out too much. Super Vegeta is a big problem, man. It does a lot of damage. Yeah, that's basically it for God Goku. He's pretty bad in Sun Family. He provides nothing for that team either. So yeah. Also, another reason why I decided to showcase this guy is because if you actually look in the Exchange Sparking Medal shop, you can see him in there. And yeah, he's just there. So I was like, you could be getting a Zenkai Awakening. So here's my ideas for a couple of things you could do for this guy if he gets a Zenkai Awakening. That would make him actually very impressive. We do actually get the finishing blow of this guy here. I think it's one of the better win screens these two. It's a nice shot. So yeah, was in the exchange shop, and I think for Zenkai Awakening, his first unique is really good actually. They don't really have to change that. I guess they can make it up to 3 times instead of 2, and maybe increase the amount of key recovery gets per card, or maybe like restrict it a little less. But yeah. Also, I decided to change the equipment here. As you can see, I'm running the Awaken with alternative to scrap equipment, which is actually a lot better. So, MVP's running the Saiyan team. Pretty good one at that. Yeah, this guy pulls LS like they're out of fashion, in my opinion, but you know, we're not gonna talk about that. So, I offered to run a red, yellow team. I just wanted to get as many strike cards as possible, and yeah, I knew he wasn't gonna bring. Actually, no, that was a bad idea thinking about it. I don't know why I brought this team. All right, well, you get to see what happens anyway. So, yeah, so his first unique doesn't really need to change that much. His second unique though, that needs a significant buff. Instead of just strike damage, it should be general damage in general. And maybe he can get HP when he loses one person instead of being the last person alive. Obviously they could decrease the effect, or they could keep that the same. This should give him more damage against God Ki in my opinion, because he literally did the entire ritual just to fight Beerus, who's God Ki. So giving him God Ki would make him really, really good, because God Ki is one of the best teams in the game currently. So that would be great. For the third and fourth unique, I mean, you could do anything really. You could give him increased card draw speed. You could give him some sort of support buff for his teams. God Ki would be a good start considering he's on that team. They make him really one of the Saiyans, so maybe they could do it for Saiyans too. Make him a buffer for God Ki Saiyans only. That would be really cool. But yeah, he's pretty impressive, man. If all those buffs were applied to him. Right now he's terrible. So yeah. Yeah, so this is the last game for post-game commentary. After that, I'm just gonna let it rock. So yeah, I know I haven't been editing out my videos too much. I'm trying to showcase these guys back properly, so I'm trying not to like heavily edit my videos. But you know, when the time comes, you'll know. I got plenty of videos to do today, so this is just one of them. So yeah. I know this isn't the most entertaining to watch because, you know, there's a lot less suspense or intensity when you're playing against your friend, but in my opinion, if you want to get better at the game, this is step number one. You're basically guaranteed a non-laggy match. Well, 90% of the time you won't lag because, you know, if you play against your friend, you know they have good internet or not, innit? So yeah, there's that. I also think friend battles have a cleaner system in terms of battles. I don't know. So yeah, overall, God Keys and what was it? Saiyan is definitely this guy's best team. He's pretty bad in Sun from me, so I wouldn't recommend using him there. Anywho, it's been Teranzo, I guess. I hope you enjoy the rest of these games. There's a couple more to go. Some were pretty close. I mean, this match was pretty close too, actually. And yeah, everyone have a good day. Let me know what you think of Super Saiyan God Goku, and let me know your Zenkai ideas for him too, because I would love to see this guy get a Zenkai awakening. However, I don't really see it happening just because there's so many red Goku units now, red God Ki units, red Saiyan units are just better than this guy. So we'll see. His Zenkai ability will probably be red and God Ki only. If he'd give it red Saiyans, then that would just be ridiculous, honestly. Red Saiyans would just be disgusting. Like, mono red Saiyans would just be stupid if this guy buffed him. So it had to be red God Ki. He gave up and used Russia, it didn't work. It was kind of funny. Not bad, man, not bad. I used 8% of my power there. It's not bad. Alright, cool. Anywho, it's been Teranzo. I hope to see you guys in the next one. And yeah, see ya.
You're right up. Leave this to me. Leave this to me. What the? What? Okay. You're wide open. Leave this to me. Oh, like that? Not bad. Glorious. I am the legendary Super Saiyan! Leave it to me! Kaioken! Take that! I've been saving this one! You're right up here! Take that! I'll finish this right now! This is it! Let me go! You go! With the move! You You're right, take that! Let me have You're right up here! Let me have a shot! Leave this to me! You're right up here like that! I'll protect everyone!
Let's get this over with!
Leave it right up like that! Take that! We've reached this world together.
Give it my all!
This is the end. Disappear. Borrowing your move. Take that. Don't underestimate the Saiyans.
I'll lend a hand.
We've reached this world together.
Enough fooling around already. You won't be laughing in a moment. You won't be laughing in a moment. Let's get down to it. Stay down. I'll blow you down. Memory.
I'll do my best. Well, sort of. Here I go.
I will show you the power of this divine light.
This isn't the end.
Get out of my way.
I'll lend. Here I go. Lord Vince.
My justice shall fill the universe.